Hey there, let's chat. Today I want to have a quick talk about a post that I saw on Facebook by Alan and Barbara Pease, you know, the body language people, and they're writing a new book and it's due out and they've put an extract there. And basically the sum of the extract is you are, that saying, you're the sum of the 5 people that you associate with, and he's talking about that, and I'll put a link below to that article. You can go and read it for yourselves. But what I wanted to talk about was the responses that it got. Oh my goodness, so many people. So I don't know, I could feel some aggro and tension in all their responses around the whole. They took it about wealth and meaning that, you know, wealthy, all these secret beliefs that I could see there that I used to have. It was just so funny. But anyway, there's more to it than wealth. You're the sum of 5 people you hang around with. Okay, so yes, if you look at it from a wealth perspective, if you look at your 5 best friends, closest friends, and you take the average, you know, their income, and you work out the average, that's what you're capping yourself at. That's the theory behind it. But if you go the next step, you're the sum of the 5 people that you hang out with. So if you are in a room with 5 spiteful, nasty, horrible people, then you are going to be the sum. You're going to be that. If you're in a room full of happy, enthusiastic, full of life people, you're going to be that too. So that's what that whole saying, for me anyway, is that you're the sum of the 5 people you hang out with. It's not about money. Success isn't about money. Success is about giving and sharing and connecting and so much more, I've learned. The more you give, the more you get back. And if you can help others by connecting with them, the whole, itchy eye. Sorry. The whole thread goes on about, you know, wealthy people being selfish and manipulative and what have you. But the idea behind all of that is if you are giving and sharing and leveraging each other's strengths and weaknesses as well too, I suppose, then you and working together to complement each other, everyone is successful. The same as in the room full of spiteful people. Everyone's working together to create more spite. Everyone is working and happy people, everyone's working together to energize everyone. So look at who you hang out with. Yeah, if you're hanging out with 5 negative, depressed, sad, miserable people, you're going to be depressed, sad, miserable, whatever else it is that they are. And my theory for this, my belief in this, is just through personal experience and also when working with disadvantaged people. You know, you don't very often see unemployed people hanging out with employed people. Sometimes, you know, depends on their circle of influence. If they've had a job and they've lost their job, then they'll be together. But mostly all unemployed people hang out together because they have that in common. You know, drug addicts all hang out together. And I worked with a lady once who was trying to get away from her addiction, and she was almost like one foot in the addiction and hanging out with those people and another foot in a better world. And every time she almost stepped across the line, they would drag her back like crabs in a pot. When you get to some sort of a level, they would, and I saw this in, geez, I'm thinking now, my mind's going berserk about the number of times that I worked with disadvantaged people and we had a goal and a focus and we were working towards that and they were so close. And yet everyone around them that they hung out with just dragged them back down to their level. My dad told me a long time ago, gosh, he's a smart man, water finds its own level. I never understood what that meant, but I get it now. It's like, yeah, you end up being the sum of 5 people. So I'm not saying ditch your friends, I'm just saying be aware of where they're at and look at what you need, why you need to be around that kind of person in the first place and what do you get out of it, and then decide whether or not you want to spend all your energy in that kind of in that area, and then you can move on to something even bigger and better if you choose to. So read the post, and I'd love to hear your take on what you think being the sum of your 5 best friends or 5 people you hang around means. Chat soon.